Hello, hello, hello. Welcome again to another episode of Talking Out Loud with me, George Cressy. Malawi season is ramping up now. This one comes yet again from the gorgeous hostel of Mayoka village in the lovely town of Nkhata Bay. And this one is with Phillip Chibisa, an exceptional gentleman. Me and Phil talked on a number of occasions really, and I really wanted to get him on the podcast. He's a guy very similar in my mind to Henry Kajaranje in terms of his vision, ideas about where Malawi could go. So Philip is from the Nkhata Bay region. He's been working at Mayoka for some years now, and alongside his work there, he's also fundraised and built a secondary school for his community just outside the region. He's all about making changes, and he's incredibly driven. You can tell that much. He saw an issue with pupils having to travel really long distances to get to schools, and in 2012 he started this dream of creating a secondary school. And by 2014 he'd actually constructed it, raising money through travellers and other contacts he created, and now 115 pupils between the grades of 1 and 4 are being educated there. I went up to see the kind of work he's doing up there and the school, and it's a beautiful school. He's an incredible guy, clearly a very strong leader. You'll see at the end of the YouTube videos, I'll try and add on the videos that he sent across to me. There wouldn't be the Talking Out Loud podcast without a brief interlude about space, whether or not we can make a fundraising campaign through buying beers for Malawi, and essentially come to the conclusion that neither of us really understand what's going on. So I loved it. I always enjoyed talking with Phil, and this gives you a real great snapshot into the kind of character he is. Without further ado, I give you Phillip P. Chibisa. Play it. I'm just here in a beautiful spot in Nkhata Bay. That's the name of the place again?
Yeah, Mayoka, man.
Mayoka. Well, I always forget that. It's like Mayoka.
Don't worry.
Mayoka. It's hard,
Mayoka,
man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cool. So, it's a great spot, man. It's a great spot. And, yeah, so I'm with a good mate of mine now. Good mates, me and Phil.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it was really interesting. 2 nights ago, you said about, having your own similar
project, actually.
Yeah.
Henry is trying to develop his own country. I mean, his own village.
Yes.
While he's working in South Africa, which is very few people can do that.
Yeah. Most
of people, they spend their monies to make passport, the transport, and they accumulate for themselves. But this guy is different.
Yeah.
Instead of accumulating for himself, he's there for the community.
It's impressive, man.
You know, so he's doing really a great job.
Yeah.
Because this is what I'm doing also. As I told you, I'm working for Mayoka Village Lodge, but also I'm doing a school project, a secondary school project in a village. And I'm also planning to bring more development in my community. We never know, maybe in the future will be like the next councillors, MPs, because we're robbing the popularity, robbing people's mind. Because when you come back, like, wow, this is our MP, this is our president, because they see the thing that we do.
Of course, man.
So I really like, I really liked Henry, what he's doing.
He's doing good
and
stuff,
also,
man.
I have to say thanks for you, George and Rose, coming over and see exactly what is going on, you know, because now you give a good report that things are moving.
Of course.
Because you know, I've learned from the past, people, once they have such kind of an advantage, they take the money and put in their pocket, you know. But me, I made a difference. And it seems Henry also is making a difference. He's changing things, you know. It's easy to change. It's easy to change, you know.
Awesome.
So we won't be the same. You know, we need to learn, you know. If you have fundings, you need to use them in a proper way. You know, even the Bible says if you are trusted in smaller things, you'll be trusted in the big things, you know. So that's the most important.
Very nice.
No, thanks meeting you. Was really a pleasure. we'll keep in touch. Yeah.
Without doubt.
Looking
without
forward
doubt.
to meet Henry, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So the whole point, bro, is to make sure that I think it'd be really good for Henry as well, and I'll make sure that Henry's. Yeah, I don't see why you two would not get along very well. I think you're very similar people, you know.
Yeah,
So,
I can see.
So I just think, hey, you two have a coffee in the Mzuzu coffee then, and I'll go on Skype.
Yeah.
You can call me, man.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
call me when you get there. Shit, I'll chat to you guys.
Maybe one day I'll pay him a visit, and also he can come and pay me a visit
That'd
when
be
he comes on
awesome.
holiday. Just admire and share common ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that'd be sick. All right, sweet. So yeah, we'll make sure that happens.
Sure.
Henry's the top bloke.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. And then, so do you want to just chat a little bit more about how you started, what you're doing?
Oh well.
What happened?
What happened was
What changed?
long time I've been dreaming to have a secondary school in my community,
Cool.
because I could see students traveling long distance to obtain their education, and during the rainy season was really hard for them to go to school. They were getting wet and late in class, and teachers sometimes will say, "Oh, go home," I've come late, but forgetting that they're coming very far. So I've been talking this to various people when I was working in Mayoka village.
Nice.
And,
Here in the back.
yeah, here. So 2012, someone came from UK. He's teaching in Blantyre, St. Andrews. So we had a conversation. Then he went for a village walk. He got some more ideas also there. People were talking about it. Then when he came here, he said, "Oh well, so what do you think?" I said, "Yeah, I know what I can do. I have the plans,
Yeah.
but I don't have money." They said, "Okay, bring me the plans." I brought him the plan. Then there he went to various people, memorizing it. And afterward he came back. He said, "Well, look, here's something. So we need to start. Where should we start?" I said, let us start with bricks. So we started making bricks, molding bricks, bending them, from there. Then we looked for a piece of land, and we employed contractors to build the first structure. And after it was finished, 2014, we went to the Ministry of Education in Mzuzu, but they said, "Oh well, we can't give you okay to start because you have only single block, 2 classrooms, and the head teacher office, so you cannot." We insisted, but they said, "No. We learned from the past. We are giving people to start school, but they were ending up teaching on the mango tree, which is not good."
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then we said, "Okay, enough is enough. We have tried. Let us go back home." Then we reasoned ourselves, and we started all over again and building another structure. Then in January 2015, second time, we are given okay. People from Zuzu, they came to see all the things that we have. Enough teachers, toilet, playground,
Brilliant.
this and that.
You passed regulations.
Yeah, we passed the
School is
regulations
okay.
and their rules. So we
Good.
started. At the moment we have about 115 students for all classes from 1 up to from 4. Which is going well. No matter the challenges are there, but
always,
we'll slowly,
Progress is happening.
we'll be climbing up the ladders.
Nice, bro.
That's what I've done so far, and after seeing that the community is far from ESCOM, we plan to build a maize mill building. We want to bring the maize mill in the community,
Nice.
so that the women should not carry things on their head for long distance. So we'll be able to be selling maize there, grinding the maize, and at least giving something to the community,
That's good.
in return.
Improving the economy as well.
Yeah.
Improve the amount of money you can make.
And the money that we'll make, we assuming that is going to help for the school to carry it going.
Awesome.
Yeah, because we're not getting any funding from the government. We're doing everything ourselves
That's
as
interesting.
a small organization.
That's not good.
But it's
the
okay.
government should be giving you a little bit.
I know, but
They should be helping us some. For schools, they should help a little.
yeah, if they're failing to help themselves, How do they help the small organization like us? It's very difficult.
It's an interesting
So
point.
we are there working for the government also, because the teachers, they're paying taxes and we're giving the taxes to the government. So we are there as the ambassadors,
That's interesting. That's a nice point.
Yeah. So that's all what we're doing at the moment, and we're looking forward to have more plans in the future. We have a number of them, but
cool.
that will be done if there's availability of money, Yeah.
And you're
But-
saying you do, you organise village tours and things like that?
Yeah.
Yourself,
be-
to your village,
the
or-
reason why sometimes I involve myself in organizing the village walk because I'm happy that the school is there, but other side I become sad when I see a child who's trying his or her best
Really?
to get education, and
they
he
still
or
can't.
she's failing because of school fees, which is not
Horrendous.
so much, but still more the school had to keep on going because we need the money
You still
for
need the money,
textbooks,
yeah,
teachers to
sure.
get fed. So I feel like, oh come on man, let me
Yeah,
organize the
yeah.
village walk. Then I talk to different customers around here, and some, if they feel my cry, they say okay, we'll join you. Then they pay at least $10 per person, and that money I pay at least maybe 3 or 4 kids on a half bursary. So because if I pay them 100%, it doesn't give good reputation for the parents. We need the parents to get involved as well, so the way I think is like to make 50-50. So I contribute 50% and the parent has to contribute 50%, so both of us will meet on the playground who is a child, so the parent will take power to say, hey, I'm paying you money and that money should be helping me, but I'm giving it all to you, so that gives
teaching.
so that's what
Excellent.
I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good stuff, man. It's really essential stuff.
Yeah.
It's what it is. It's
Yeah.
like essential. The country needs this. They have
Yeah.
to build an economy, and they have to build business
Yeah.
in a structured way.
Yeah.
And Malawi, I agree, is destitute. But lots of poverty here. It's in the developing world.
Yeah.
We're a developing country.
Yeah.
Without doubt. We all are, but you have the most growth to go through.
Yeah.
And it's what's going to be a short amount of time as well. You guys need to be really on it. You need to be really sharp.
Yeah.
But I think the opportunity is, in the West and in all the Europe and American countries and everyone I've met from those backgrounds as well. I'm British myself.
Yeah.
Young Americans I've met as well. They all believe this. They believe it's good to give to those who are poorer than themselves.
Yeah.
They believe that it's good to help Africa and help developing nations come up, not only because it does benefit the West as well, because it means that you guys can also produce rocket fuel and can produce things that we want to, we want to explore the solar system now in the West.
Yeah. No.
You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
well, fuck, let's get you guys involved. You guys, let's all fucking think about a big goal.
Yeah.
And that's the great thing about a space program for me. It's like,
Yeah.
oof, yes, I want to go to space, man.
Yeah.
Because everyone comes. Important.
The other thing is
So I think it's hopeful for Malawi.
the donors have been frustrated because of our high authorities, like the top people. When the money comes, it comes in their hands, and they misappropriate that
Corruption
money.
Still.
And instead of going to the right people, they feel like, okay, how are we gonna get there?
Yeah.
We need to buy a 4x4 car. Okay, we need to buy fuel.
Yeah.
You need to do that, this and that.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's not that whole amount will go.
Yeah.
It's just a small percentage that will go.
Yeah.
So, like me, I feel like, no. Let just people come in themselves.
Yeah.
Come in themselves and see where the project is, and spend their money right away there, rather than taking the money to putting into there. That's where the money just ends. Ends for our allowances, ends for fuel, cars, this and that. But me, the money that my friend was sending, I was using a bicycle in doing a number of things. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't want to take that money and use it all myself.
Yeah.
I wanted
agreed,
that
agreed.
money to make a difference.
Awesome, man.
You know,
Awesome.
and that is small amount.
Yeah.
It made really a great difference.
Yeah.
And-
There's kind of the you
Yeah.
want to give 51% and you want to take 49%. You know, it's true though.
Yeah.
That is my attitude.
Yeah.
Like
So
I want to give more than I get.
Yeah.
It's good.
yeah.
So
So
you feel like it's 90-10. You wanna give
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Like,
something
you're
like
a
that.
big giver.
And my friend was, oh, come on, I can't believe this is what you have done with that small amount of money. You can't even do anything if you are in the UK.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
come on,
True.
here it is.
Mm.
Here it is, man. Here it
And
is.
honestly, Malawi need to advertise that. Like,
Yeah.
you should be proud of that fact.
Yeah.
And you should laugh at English people when they come in here and they say, that cost me £5.
I've
you,
been-
you laugh. You don't say, oh, so sorry. You say, ah, ha, 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 ha.
You know, I've-
move to Malawi, you idiot. If you're that
I've been
good.
working here now, and when we talk with the customers, says, okay, how much is a beer in Malawi? Okay, a beer in Malawi maybe is 800 kwacha one
Sure.
bottle. Okay, how much is a beer in the UK? Maybe a beer in the UK is 2,000 kwacha.
5,000.
Oh, yeah, wow, you see now it's 5,000. And bring that 5,000 kwacha here. How many bottles of beer do you drink?
Yeah.
You see, that's how it makes difference.
Right. So,
And also I do understand. No, listen.
I've got a good slogan though.
And also, I do understand that
Yeah.
you guys, when you are in the UK, that money you're getting is nothing according to your currency.
Correct.
It is nothing.
Correct.
Yeah, it's just the same as when I'm here. The money I'm receiving is also nothing
Yeah.
when I'm here.
Strange.
But if that currency comes to Malawi, even if it's a small, it comes here.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference.
It's true, man.
It makes a
Huge difference.
even those people, if they think, okay, maybe this is like useless, yeah, say, okay, let me just try. Okay, there, help one child.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, that one child
Yes, it's true.
who goes through, man, with his
That's
education
true.
or her education.
Go help a child.
I don't understand
Bring the
life,
chocolate
man.
bar back.
Life, I don't understand
I
life.
don't understand
man.
life, man.
Oh,
Trust me.
shit.
We
I
all don't understand
life.
life. Oh, trust me. That is a good slogan. Put that on a t-shirt. But what's I going to say? There's send a pint to Africa. That should be a good campaign in England, you know. If
I
you
tell
said send
you.
a pint to Africa and just get everyone to donate £5 by texting pint
Yeah.
to this number.
Boom, you know what?
Big
I've been like searching on the net, on the Googles, like this organization they want to help small organization, but I can't get through because it takes to know who, it takes to trust.
Yeah, trust.
You know, it takes to
Takes to
trust.
trust.
And if
Yeah.
they don't know you, they say, who is this person who's gonna give the money? You know.
course.
So there's a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
doubt,
yeah.
but
There's lots of doubt.
I am completely crying for that. And if I could have a way out how to go about all that,
Advice
oh
and a
man,
bit of funding, huh?
yeah, that's all about. That's all
Support.
about.
And it's coming, man. Like there's great places like Temwa. I did some work with Temwa.
Yeah.
They're Bristol-based in the UK organisation, working with the northern Nhkata Bay region.
I know Tema from Musisa. I know her. I know her.
Perfect.
When
Oh,
she
you
was
know
starting
Joe?
her project, they were spending their night here.
Ah,
I
excellent.
know
Of course
them.
you
I
know
know
Joe.
them, Tema. Joe, yeah.
Yeah,
I know them.
oh,
They
I'll
started
send her
their
this, man.
started their project when I was looking at them.
Wow.
I know them. Just say hi for me.
You say hi now. Say
Yeah,
it
I
now.
know you're recording, but just say hi
Yeah.
also.
I will. I will say
physically.
physically.
Do that.
Yeah, I agree.
I know them. I know
Oh,
them. Yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah, they are my best friends. I've been here long enough, like 17 to 18 years now. You know, people they come and they go, they come and they go, and they ask me questions. Are you still here? Where can I go, man? Where can I go? I'm still around. I'm still around.
You've
You
been
know,
barman
Malawi can work
at a
for such a
hospital
long
for
years, but
18
no
years.
saving money. They say most. They say what term do you use when you work? You eat. You don't do anything else. You just eat.
Yeah.
What
Interesting.
term do you say in English? Pay to live. I don't know what I say. Yeah, it's something like.
Yes, agreed. I should know that expression.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're just
yeah.
getting paid and that money is gone already because sometimes
Of course.
uh,
It goes on water and electricity
you see,
and house,
you see?
and you're like,
yeah.
hang on a minute.
And you
For
can't-
water, electricity, and house, I'm paying what, 80,000 watcher a fucking month? Are you kidding me? I'm paying that, am I? To sleep under a roof. Like this place, I could build this in the UK for nothing, you know? I could build the same quality house, the same, like, you know, I could get water, I could purify it.
Yeah.
For nothing.
Yeah.
For nothing. I could live in a van, and people do.
Yeah.
In the UK, lots of people live in vans now. They live in their car.
Really? Yeah.
And they just park it up.
Yeah, they just park the car there.
And then
they don't have a home. They don't have a land.
It's fine.
Everywhere they can go,
cheap,
they can
man.
just.
It's cheap. Think about it. And then they save lots of money, and then they go abroad to fucking, like America for 6 months. And you're like, how'd you get that much money? Like, he lives in a van.
Yeah.
When he's here, he's just saving money, you know.
Yeah.
And then he goes away.
Yeah.
He's clever.
Yeah.
So it's funny, man.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, George. So, well, no, man, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, you too, bro. That's good. I'll send this to Henry, and I'll just send this, man, and you can listen.
No, the thing is just you have recorded my feelings and what I'm doing, whatever. You know, talk to people.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah, talk to people.
I'll send you this, and if you like what you hear, only then will I send. Like, if you don't like what you hear, then we can leave it, and I'll just But I'll send it to you. You can listen. You can listen.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we can if you really want, we can edit a little bit.
Yeah.
So if you want to like edit that little bit, I can when I get home I can edit, and then I'll send it you back, and you're like, okay, I like it now. So
Yes.
That's fine.
Cool.
Sure, man.
Cool.
Thank you. Phil.
Cheers.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
That's
you're
sweet.
welcome.
Yeah,
You're welcome. I'll send you my photo.
Please.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. Bankwood Bear Productions.
Cheap and chill.
sunshine day. Everybody do what you're doing. Your smile will bring a sunshiny day. Everybody do what you're doing. Smile will bring a sunshine day. Everybody do what you're doing. Smile will bring a sunshine day. Sunshiny day. Everybody do what you're doing. Smile will bring a sunshine day. Everybody do what you're doing. Smile will bring a sunshine day. Oh, 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 oh.
Defendi fayani ko. Defendi ya Malawi. Defendi fayani ko. Defendi ya Malawi. Maswali nao kulepera kuona makutu alipokomana kota chimene chikutionoka kwa mbele zinapasula pampo pa ufolo toipa chitani mbili sikonera izo mwerero zaononga Malawi masiku akale ziko lili mponye zisemwele chisawa wa kunalibe maiwenda kulana zokwelirana panchira kunalibe wina aliyese kuyambira mpolo kufikira mwana analia mwambo kunalibe zototolana ziwalo zipopo katangale kunalibe zonungisana folofolo pampuno zazinikatawiya matipate mkusakala wa kwino ali moyo ama kulemekezo kamwalira Defendi fayani ko. Defendi ya Malawi. Defendi fayani ko. Defendi ya Malawi. Defense kaeni Nhkata, ife ya Malawi. Kubaga na babira bomuno, ife ya Malawi. Kukula kulira bomuno, ife ya Malawi. Tamanga mamoja zinaye, adani sangati kwedese. Lero kamba kochulu kama ufulu, sikola tulalo wesenda pepo. Amalawi ena kamba kosowa mambo, amatukwa na sogoleri wawo. Maloma kamulembekeza wakunja, chikalile cho wawo alipompo. Apa eni yake uchikumbe, uchoka kwa onjala ya nyesa muno. Kupirizo na kalima cho kujajao, soti kwa lo wachilala tikumpalero. Mayufiri kinkale wena analimuli, koma ena anali watosi mikira. Kadiri menelika chedwala umembala, kamuza na unikata wiyangozi. Misongo yomwazi bambo wakakoma, zipatala ikakula makwala. Ikomereze kaza inalipo, koma malibe muntu opanda futo. Winalie saka kala pampano, ama kala ponzi toko zake. Kudelera kunyinyiri kale kani, jofunika ni kumvera boma. Ife fayani oh, ife ya Malawi. Ife fayani oh, ife ya Malawi. Defense kaeni Nhkata, ife ya Malawi. Kubana na babira bomuno, ife ya Malawi. Kukula kulira bomuno, ife ya Malawi. Namanga mamoja zinaye, adani sangati kwedese.
Hari hivi kinanga moto. Nyimbo imeni kamwasa kamuso, inali nyimbo yosu ikakwa mbele, ikaimba kuti ife ya Malawi. Kauyo moyo kamusu angaima, manja makata nyamula lichowa, bali inaisisi ya tamada. Kazamira kupina chiwoda, uyangana kumbaso joka Nhkata. Sita saka nekirana nichitipa, kamonga nsusu kota doa. Usangala kumsogoleni wao, kamenya kwa yejo kila kubeza. Ipupulisa timalito jao, akaini ya kuimba malipega. Mopiliza na ni polisi pande, ana skulu akwe msisi. Mabonfili kunali kunyauda, magoga kola fanta shepula. Sikunali kumakoma kusama. Ife fayani oh, ife ya Malawi. Ife fayani oh, ife ya Malawi. Defense kaeni Nhkata, ife ya Malawi. Kubana na babira bomuno, ife ya Malawi. Kukula kulira bomuno, ife ya Malawi. Namanga mamoja zinaye, adani sangati kwedese. Ife fayani oh, ife ya Malawi. Ife fayani oh. Wandituma chauta wandituma, kutinkambe nanu watu wanga. Chabe atizo setizi unarerori paribe chomweni chachirendo sosesi sinalipo kalelo kunali mafumu olamulira akalangulali ese kuvesa alikutirelo musifuse Sumbwana okongola kusekerera ngati asasiye alikutilelo Chitoza muntu zimasausa kodinanga pindula chani kotizo wai lingozungulilabe misinje itila mazinyanja nanga bwanji nyanja sisefuka kubwera kwachokera nsinjewo zintu zose zolemesa muntu sangate kufotokoza zonse masosa kuta satopa kuona makutu sakuta nako kumva chomwe chinaoneka chizaoneka chochitika chichachitikanso samoyo muno chabe chabe zimasinta kukondweresa mtima atero mlaliki siri chabe
Chikumbuso ka.
chilichose chili ni ndawi yake ndawi ya kubadwa ndi ya kufa yotsala ndi ya kudzula ndawi ya kupha ndi ya kuchisa ya kupasula ndi ya kumanga ya misozi ndi ya kuseka pali ndawi ya muntu yolira ndipo palina ya kuvina yomwaza ndiyotolela msakondwe ni nzeru ya patsiko munzeru ya mbiri muli chisoni cha mbiriso atelo mlaliki uwonjezera nzeru awonjezera zowawa zochuluka komanso kukala chitsiru sikwa bwinonso Chabe, chabe, zintu zose
kukuya kopa yatakoje yatakona mamunako mwenye mangwana kukuya kopa yatakoje yatakona mamunako mwenye mangwana chinafuna ubale chilipo chinafuna mbale chilipo chinafuna ubale chilipo chinafuna ubale chilipo chinafuna ubale kwenye chinabwera chinafuna ubale chinabwera chinafuna ubale mazi chinabwera chinafuna ubale chinabwera Takoje atakona mamunako mwenye mangwana sima yako pika takoje atakona mamunako mwenye mangwana chinafuna mbale tubwera mbalango chinafuna mbale mama chilipo chinafuna mbale tubwera mbanga chinafuna mbale mama chilipo chinafuna mbale mazizi ngabwera chinafuna mbale chinabwera chinafuna mbale mazizi ngabwera chinafuna mbale chinabwera yeah 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 chinafuna mbale 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 super lucky star uchikwawa chimwene wadwa wako pika tako mwea tako na mamunako mwenye mangwana wadwa wako pika tako mwea tako na mamunako mwenye mangwana chinafuna mbale ubera mbarako chinafuna mbale mama chilipo chinafuna mbale ubera mbanga chinafuna mbale mama chilipo chinafuna mbale kwenye chingabwera chinafuna mbale chinabwera chinafuna mbale mazizi ngabwera chinafuna mbale chinabwera chinafuna yeah 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 chinafuna mbale 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 super 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 cha ine nalongaona mbwene kunedwanga sande angakhabyaje mbalalata wa ningabwera malija nyumbaje chimaje nikaja ningabulukapo mbalalata wa ine muntima mwanga ningakhabeka pii kuto ndansira akomere ndiye nafera nsanga ndine ubale wa mala tangwa nsima moto 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 moto
nene zanzako iwe bebani kusia nanga zovano kanena zanzako iwe nanga zako mawanene ndani nanga zovano kanena zanzako iwe nanga zako mawanene ndani kaya paka mwapa kuning'ina iwe kuli bwanji iwe unene zako kaya paka mwapa kuning'ina iwe kuli bwanji iwe unene zako pepani mzanga iwe pakamwa pako patasiya lero pepani mzanga iwe pakamwa pako patasiya lero iwe ngati lako lilila ling'ono ulepera bwanji kulinena nanga ngati lako lilila ling'ono ulepera bwanji kulinena kaya mulomo kukuning'ina iwe kuli bwanji iwe unene zako kaya mulomo kukuning'ina iwe kuli bwanji iwe unene zako pepani mzanga iwe pakamwa pako patasiya lero pepani mzanga iwe pakamwa pako patasiya lero iwe mundu wa pakamwa jotere alinalo tu dzina lake mundu wa pakamwa jotere alinalo tu dzina lake gazitape amata pangani ukadula kwina dzina lake gazitape amata pangani ukadula kwina kaya mulomo kukuning'ina iwe kuli bwanji iwe unene zako kaya mulomo kukuning'ina iwe kuli bwanji iwe unene zako pepani mzanga iwe pakamwa pako patasiya lero pepani mzanga iwe pakamwa pako
Itakuwa Go. Go.
Huh?
Walk.